Sean talked about this week the linebackers were really challenged with the physicality of the game by everybody. Just how important is it for the linebacker group this year to be more physical?
I think to be successful, you got to be physical, and that's a mentality, and that's something as a coach you want to stress. And you try to teach them so many different things, but there's certain things that come first, and I think being physical is one of the most important parts of being a linebacker. And with that comes progression and the keys and everything else, but I think it's a mentality and something that we said we have to focus on this week and throughout spring ball.
Ezechiku was a guy who started with the ones when spring opened up and Gilliam's maybe moved past him a little bit. But what Ezechiku just kind of still trying to grasp everything?
Just trying to create competition.
Yeah.
There is no really one. I know Joe's getting some reps with the ones and Danny gets a few reps with the ones, but just trying to create competition and let them understand that there's no days you can take off. You got to come work and work every practice and every play and every drill.
What have you thought of Danny?
He's getting better. I think he's young and has never played linebacker until last year was his first year, and you can tell that. But he shows flashes of having a chance to be successful.
Just on Jimmy Herman, just what are you seeing out of him, and why are you still calling him Jimmy? Because last year you were trying to change it to Jim.
Yeah, I think I guess it's by habit, but he's playing better. He's playing better. He's playing more physical. He's always been a great athlete, and now he's finally starting to put it all together and understand that, hey, to be successful at this level, you have to have an element of physicalness. And I think it comes with confidence. He's becoming a more confident linebacker, and he's been practicing well.
He said he feels more comfortable in space, and he feels like he can play better there, and that kind of, in a new spot right now. I mean, are you seeing that a little bit more?
Yeah, last year he didn't play Sam, and I guess your job as a coach is to figure out what position fits each player. Each player is different, and when you put him out of Sam, you can tell it's a natural position for him. And he's been doing a good job out there, and you can tell he's more comfortable.
Similarly with Sean Robinson, why do you like him so much inside at middle?
I think he's more of an in-the-box backer, and contrary to Jimmy. Jimmy's more of a guy you put out in space, and that's something where you try to get to know these guys. And last year we come here and you don't know them, and you just try to put them where you can put them, and then you figure it out. But I think Sean's found a home inside, and your Mike backer has to be your leader, and I think he does a good job at being our leader and making plays in there.
He says he's changed his diet a little bit, lost some fat a little, and is a little bit quicker. Is he a little bit quicker?
I don't know if I would say that. He looks a little thinner. I told him at times last year he looked out of shape, but to me that comes with trying to be successful. I told him you can't be strict, and you practice hard, but don't be strict in your diet. And strict when you work out, but not be strict in your diet. So we want these guys to be disciplined in everything they do, and that's a part of being a successful football player.
At what point as a coaching staff do you figure out where you think guys belong? Like last year, did that come midway through the season, or did it come after when you were reviewing film to figure out, okay, Sean is better inside and Jimmy's best outside? At what point does that happen for you? Did that happen for you guys?
I guess, I don't know if there's a specific point. But when you watch film and you're not successful, which we weren't a great defense last year, we weren't a great linebacker core last year, you got to say, hey, we got to make changes to try to figure out what's the right piece to the puzzle. And that's what we're in the process of doing, of saying, hey, okay, we tried this way, it ain't work. It wasn't as successful as we wanted to be. Let's try moving this guy here and this guy there. And you see that with Robert Gregory, you see it with Des Polk. You try to move him back there, and you move Jimmy outside. And that's, to me, a part of being a coach, is understanding that you have to be able to change and try to figure out what's the best scenario for your defense.
With the change, are there different expectations for this group this year, or where are your expectations with this group?
My expectations get better every day. We talk in our room, we're chasing perfection every day. We want to be the best. We don't shy away from that, and that's the expectation and that's the goals. And we have a long way to go to get there. But as long as we understand that we won't be satisfied until we're the best and until we're perfect, then it's good as a coach, because you just continue to push them every single day, because we're not where we want to be.